What is up, guys? My name is Mark Santamaria. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another episode of Mark's Garage. I was supposed to have this body on here before I freaking started, but today I'm going to show you a car that's a project that I started. I started this project probably 5 years ago. It's probably been a solid 2 to 3 years since I've ran this car, but this is the Traxxas Jato 3.3. This car's pretty cool, guys. This is one of two. I've actually got two of this. This is the one of two. The other one is actually a really special Jato, which I'll show you guys in another episode of Mark's Garage later. But I got this, actually bought it brand new and just decided to hop it up. There's actually a I forgot what they call them on the Traxxas website. Oh, Pit Pass. There's a Pit Pass article on how to turn your Jato into the ultimate off-road Jato. I pretty much copied all that stuff and put every hop up that I wanted on this car. So it was one of those projects that this time of the year, it's freaking beautiful outside. I got the garage open. The weather's it's not hot. It's nice out here. And I could just sit here and wrench all day. And I just wanted something to do. So I ended up building this car. I say building it because I pretty much replaced everything possible on it. Or all the cool hop-ups I put on it. Proline body. Obviously, I got to be running Proline body. I have Proline body on here. This is not the original body. It does not come with it. I even put my racing stickers on there. Don't be hating, guys. That's my son back there, by the way. He wanted to be in the vlog, but he didn't want to talk, so he's back there playing Fortnite on the Switch. So yeah, I had a Proline body. The coolest upgrade ever. Is it upside down? Yeah, it's upside down. This is I guess they call it the T6 7075 anodized chassis. This chassis is so pimped. The original one is blue. I upgraded the chassis. I got the tuned exhaust. The original exhaust is the blue exhaust. It might be actually the same, but this one's chrome, so it looks cooler. And then I upgraded turnbuckles. I did the CVDs in the back. I upgraded the shocks to the anodized shocks, the metal aluminum anodized shocks, so they're a little bit nicer. Upgraded the servos. That's one of the first things you got to do is just get rid of the Traxxas. I guess you don't have to get rid of the Traxxas servos, but I got the Traxxas servos. I did the Ackerman, the steering Ackerman on it, and then what else did I do? I'm trying to think. That's pretty much it on the upgrades. I'll probably think of some more stuff here in a second. So let me tell you the things that I like and dislike about this car. First off, the things that I like. The hop-ups. That's really why I did this project. The coolest hop-ups ever. When I saw this chassis, I was like, I have to have one of those. Because look how clean that chassis is. Actually, it's kind of dirty, which I'll clean it off. But this chassis is awesome, brand new. Also, this is one of the few Traxxas cars that it's actually kind of cool that you can put a bump box on. So I put a bump box on it. It's actually got the two-way bearing is out of there, and you can get the Traxxas Revo Platinum engine, or you can just take the one-way bearing out of the back plate for the pull start. The hop-ups are awesome. I got a whole bunch of hop-ups on this thing. So that was one reason why I really like this car. The other thing is it's fast and versatile. When I say fast and versatile, you can go on-road, which that's probably the best thing to do is just go in a parking lot and, you know, do circles, do some parking lot bashing, some jumps. It will jump. And if you go off-road, you can go off-road with it also. And it's fast, super fast. It's like, I think the box says 65. I know that it's super hard to hit 65. I actually had a friend who hit 60 in his, and he had to do a lot to it. The biggest problem with going super fast in this car is the tires, keeping the tires on the car. Whenever you get to about 55, 60, your tires are ballooned like that. So you have to get foam tires. I think Jaco made some foam tires for this car. So it's versatile. And I said versatile. And it's easy to tune. And the reason why it's easy to tune is because there's not much rotating mass on this car. It's just turning the back wheels. you don't have to get as much torque out of it. So I can tune this car really easy. Even if it's too fat on the bottom end, it's still going to have a crap ton of power. So it's pretty cool and pretty easy to freaking tune. The last thing I like about this car, which aside from those few things that is pretty freaking awesome, is this thing does second gear wheelies. When I first saw someone drive this car, it'd wheelie off, then when it shifted into second gear, it'd pull the wheels off the ground again. I thought that was awesome, and I wanted one because because of that. So those are the reasons why I like the car. So the reasons why I dislike this car, and the biggest reason why I dislike this car, and probably the reason why I don't drive this car. Sorry, I was making sure I was still recording. Why I don't drive this car as often is it doesn't stop. And when I say it doesn't stop, because it's rear wheel drive, the brakes will only stop the rear tires. It does have a brake disc, and there's also a kit where you can upgrade it where it has, you can do, actually I don't think it's a kit, but people do dual brake discs thinking that it's going to help it stop. It doesn't stop, not because it won't stop the back tires, because when you're going freaking 40 miles an hour and you slam on the brakes and all the weight shifts to the front, it just skids. It doesn't stop. The only way you can get this thing to stop is to slam on the brakes and turn and hope that it spins around in circles until it stops. So that's one thing that I really don't like about this car, and that's why it's a little sketchy to drive. I bet you that's why it's rated one of those level, I don't know what Traxxas rates it, level 5 I think. It's not the easiest car to drive because of the reason, because it can't stop. It doesn't handle very well. The other thing is, it eats tires like crazy. Because you slam on the brakes and it skids, and it's got so much power, it eats tires like, I used to have a really nice set of Pro Line tires on this thing with some Dirt Hogs. They were bigger wheels. It almost looked like 20s. It looked like really cool. They were super cool wheels and tires, but I burnt through those wheels and tires. I mean, this thing goes through tires. These tires are the original ones, and you can see here, they're already worn down. So that's another thing that is a little frustrating about this car. And the last thing I don't like about this car is it's decent at a bunch of things like going fast and going off-road, but it's not really good at anything. And when I say it's not really good at anything, like it's not Fortec fast, right? Hitting 60 is going to be hard. It is fast, but it's not like ballistic fast like a car would be, or X01, or maybe even an e-Revo. E-Revos are super fast, a lot of power. And it also, you can go off-road with it because it is a truck, but obviously it's two-wheel drive, street tires. It's not very fun off-road. Although you can do all those things, it's not really good at anything. So, what happened? You die? He's playing Fortnite. Anyways, so that's probably what I don't like. That's probably pretty much what I don't like about this car. Other than that, it's pretty freaking awesome. So that is my Traxxas, or one of two, my Traxxas Jato 3.3. I do suggest and I do recommend you guys get one if you're a true RC enthusiast. It's a stadium truck. I think everyone has to have a stadium truck at one point in their life. My second car I've ever owned was a Traxxas Rustler, and I wore that thing out. And this is like a major upgrade to Traxxas Rustler. So if you like this Mark's Garage, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button. Turn on the notification bell. And you guys will see me next time. Later, guys.